my name is Rebecca with Yarn Barn, and I'm going to show you the knit cast on, which is a great beginner-friendly cast on. It uses all the same movements as the knit stitch, so it's good for practice. So to start, you need a slip knot. I'll record that in a different video, so if you don't know how to do it. But for the knit cast on, the slip knot goes on your left needle. I'm going to be holding my yarn in my left hand continental style, but you can do this with the right hand as well. So I'm going to be demonstrating using continental style. When you work your stitches, you're going to work them up on the tip of the needle, which is the angled portion, so there's space for both needles to go in at the same time in your yarn. And for the knit cast on, you go into the first loop, yarn over the needle, pull it through the front, and then instead of sliding it off like you would a knit stitch, you actually slide this stitch up. And you make the top of a K right there, or a V with those two stitches. For the next stitch, you're going to go into the stitch you just made, like you're gonna knit it, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and instead of pulling it off, it also slides up. And you'll notice that the first stitch now looks like a regular stitch next to the second stitch, and the second and third are making the top of a K. And as you keep doing this, this will get you a series of stitches that are basically using the knit stitch to cast on. And you'll just be able to repeat the knit stitch and end up with your row of stitches. This cast on is a stretchy one, but it has a couple of drawbacks. It tends to stretch out when you use it, and I'm going to show you a completed piece that we use this cast on with. So this hat used the knitted cast on, and I'm not sure how well you can see that, but basically each stitch was knitted into the previous one. When you stretch it out, the knitted cast on can flare, which means it can stretch out and just stay stuck. So it's not considered the best stretchy cast on, but if you're learning, this is really good. Every time you learn a new stitch, it takes 40 hours of practice for you to master that stitch. So adding this in your time of knitting with just doing the knit stitch gives you more practice getting that knit stitch committed to memory and like muscle memory, so your hands will remember.